Have you ever had that feeling that something is slipping away, but you just can't put your finger on it? Maybe he's pulling away, becoming distant or acting strangely. And deep down you wonder, is he already moving on? If you're seeing these signs, the reality might be harder to face than you think. In today's video, we're going to break down the key signs that your partner might be emotionally checked out and possibly moving on to someone else. Stay with me, because by the end, you'll know exactly what's really going on. It's one of the most painful things you can experience in a relationship, the moment you realize the person you care about might be slipping away. It's hard to admit, but it happens, and it doesn't always happen overnight. In fact, it's often a slow process, marked by subtle signs that you may not notice until it's almost too late. But the truth is, you deserve to be with someone who chooses you every day. That's why it's so important to recognize these signs early. So if you're starting to feel like he's no longer as invested, stay with me, because this video is going to help you understand exactly what's happening and what you can do about it. 1. He's emotionally distant. You've noticed it. He's not as emotionally present as he used to be. Conversations are shallow, he's not opening up to you, and you're starting to feel like you're talking to a stranger instead of your partner. This emotional distance isn't a coincidence. It's often a clear sign that he's already checked out on an emotional level. 2. He's always too busy for you. Remember when he'd drop everything to be with you? Now it feels like there's always something more important: his work, his friends, his me time. If he's making constant excuses or canceling plans without offering any real solutions, it's a red flag. It's not just that he's busy, he's making a conscious choice not to prioritize you anymore. 3. He's constantly criticizing you. Criticism can be constructive, but when it becomes a regular part of your relationship, it's a sign of emotional withdrawal. Suddenly, everything you do seems to bother him. Your habits, your appearance, the way you talk. He's nitpicking, but more importantly, he's pushing you away. This behavior is often used to justify leaving without actually saying the words. 4. He's guarding his phone like a secret. If his phone is always face down, locked or glued to his hand when he's with you, that's a major red flag. This kind of secrecy can signal that there's someone else he's talking to. If you've noticed him being unusually protective over his phone, pay attention. There could be more to those hidden messages than you think. 5. He talks about other women. This is a tough one, but it's a sign that he's no longer emotionally invested in you. If he starts talking about other women, whether it's someone he works with, a friend, or even a celebrity, it means he's mentally shifting his focus. Someone who is truly into you won't be casually discussing other women in your presence. 6. He's focused more on himself. Has he suddenly started hitting the gym, dressing differently, or putting more effort into his appearance? While taking care of oneself is healthy, when this newfound focus is paired with emotional distance, it may be a sign he's getting ready to impress someone new. 7. He's no longer engaged in arguments. You used to fight, you disagreed, but you worked through it. But now, he's disengaged. He's no longer arguing, no longer trying to solve problems with you. If he's stopped arguing altogether, it means he's stopped caring. Someone who's emotionally invested will always fight for the relationship, no matter how messy it gets. 8. Emotional connection. I know this isn't easy to hear, but it's so important to face the truth. When you're in a relationship, it's easy to ignore the signs because you don't want to believe they're true. But recognizing these patterns early can save you from heartache down the road. You deserve more than someone who checks out emotionally. You deserve someone who is present, who wants to build a future with you. Don't wait until it's too late to see the signs. Call to action. If you've noticed any of these signs in your relationship, it's time to take action. You don't have to ignore your feelings any longer. Trust your instincts. And if this video helped you realize something about your own situation, leave a comment below and share your experience. I want to hear from you. Also, if you want more insights on relationships, personal growth and self-worth, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. I've got a lot more content coming your way to help you navigate life and relationships with confidence. Asterisk. At the end of the day, if he's already moving on, it's okay to let go. Letting go doesn't mean you've failed. It means you're making space for something better. You are worthy of love, respect, and someone who shows up for you every single day. You've got this. Stay strong, trust yourself, and remember, you're not alone. The best is yet to come.